Bart, stand up. Who's talking to me? Oh, hey, Galoof. Dad? No, it's your dad. I forgot Bart's father's name. Zezit, Kelger. Yeah, I remember them too. I forgot their names as well. These are like the four heroes. Grandpa. Galoof. The four original Dawn Warriors, that's what they're called. Enter the Dawn Warriors. Bart's, Lena, Ferris, Kryl. We'll hold off the Void. You kids take care of Exdeath. The only ones who could save the world from the power of darkness are the Warriors of Light. That's you. Now go. What? Why is the power of the Void disappearing? No matter, now take this! Father. Papa. Now, this is it! Take your chance, destroy Exdeath, onward Warriors of Light! Alright, it's time. Exdeath, you better get ready, because here we come. There should be 2 phases, because there are 2 entries we're missing. Alright, Final Fantasy games, namely the Pixel Remasters, normally have banger final boss tracks. I fought Shinryu, I fought Omega Weapon, I fought Gill Turtle. I am going to absolutely school you, Exdeath, because I'm pretty sure they make the final bosses, like, weaker than some of the super bosses. That's how Final Fantasy rolls, normally. Sure, we can go! Ah, it's got flare. What is this design? I thought the tree was kind of cool because that was symbolic. That was symbolic before, but at the same time, this design seemed better. We'll cast Holy here. This design is like kind of meh. The giant tree is cool though because it was that was where Galoof died. That's where Exdeath like gathered the. That's where Exdeath like gathered the crystals and like they killed Galoof, and Exdeath had like his most iconic moment. You know, for Exdeath standards. Man, Ferris's. The tent didn't bring me the full, I'm realizing. Is he undead? I doubt he's undead. Exdeath was engulfed by the Void. No, why? The Void was mine to command. How could it? Grah. Yeah, as is tradition with these Pixel Remasters. Namely 4, because in 4 I over-leveled. I was like level 70, because one of the trophies was like, hey, get level 70. So I was like I was overpowered for Zeramis. Like I was really, Zeramis was a joke for me because I was overpowered. That's kind of how these 4, 5, and 6 mostly. That's how, although I feel like in 6 Kefka was in I am Neo Exdeath. Nice trademark. All memories, dimensions, existence. All that is shall be returned to nothing. But like, why? Then I too can disappear. But why? Forever. But why? Okay, this design is better, but definitely one of the weaker final boss designs in Final Fantasy. Uh-oh. Lena, no, don't get stoned. No, Lena. Can I even get her healed? I don't think I can get her healed. Yeah, get him with the rapid fire. Oh, does he have multiple body parts here? It doesn't show multiple body parts. Oh, he does, though. Alright. I don't have any way to get Lena up. Poor Lena. She doesn't get to be a part of this second phase. Yeah, this is probably one of the weaker final boss designs. I think I like Cloud of Darkness's design from 3 more. The final Kefka design is better. The final Zeramis design. Definitely one of the weaker ones in the first 6 FF games. Uh-oh. I think we lost this purely for the fact that Lena got stoned. Alright, this is actually not an easy fight. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I lost here. This is actually not an easy fight, then. I should give Lena something to stop her from being stoned. She's our only white mage. Alright. That was just unlucky. If Lena didn't get stoned, I wouldn't have lost there. So, to fix that, we're just gonna give you something to protect you against stone. I know there should be something that protects me against stone. I guess a ribbon will, but like I need to be able to like either equip a ribbon. Or I can just give another character white magic. I think I'm gonna do that instead. Like we don't need Sing. I'm gonna have you be a white mage too. Just double check we didn't lose anything. Let me also give Ethers, because Ferris wasn't fully healed. Honestly, I might as well use Elixirs, because I don't think we're gonna need... We're not gonna need Elixirs. I think we'll be fine with MP. Gonna have to sit through this again, though, unfortunately. Yeah, that was just unlucky. That second phase is definitely, like, it's not gonna be a joke, but, like, it's not that hard. I just got really unlucky. If Lena didn't get stoned, we would have been fine, because then it would have healed with her. And used a rise, and etc. Yeah, this tree thing is neat. Because it symbolizes, like, one of Exdeath's major moments, but, like, the final boss design leaves a bit to be desired. The first one, I don't think looks good at all. The second one looks, like, kinda cool. But I still prefer the final phases of, like, other FF games. Their designs are just better. Bum, bum, na, 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 na. Bum, 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 bum. You don't want me, I'm just looking at my phone as I mash through X. Awaken, new Dawn Warriors. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Fort's father! Zezit, or the other guy, Belger? Zezit? Kelger. Zezit is like the wizard guy, isn't he? And the wolf guy is Kelger. Also, we can move around here. I didn't realize we can... Honestly, I wasn't expecting to lose to the final boss. If I thought the final boss would be hard, I probably would have saved here. Because I didn't realize we can move up to the tree here, so I can save here. That's probably what I should have done, but I really wasn't expecting to lose to the final boss. And the only reason I lost is because my one and only healer got petrified. And I had no items. Well, not that I didn't have items, I had no item commands. Because I'm using a team of mimes. Which means I need to have the item slot, like... I need to, like, equip the item slot. So I couldn't get... Basically, I couldn't get Lena up. And she's the only one with white magic. That's the only reason I lost. Literally the only reason. Watch, we're gonna make such short work of this phase. Because I have all my MP back, and I can throw shurikens, etc. I mean, this phase isn't that hard. The other phase also isn't that hard either. I just have to, like, you know, do something about petrification. Oh my word, I did a lot. This works. We have another white mage user. You know what? Give me a Rebirth Flame. I don't think we've seen the Phoenix summon. Might as well see it before we end this playthrough. Oh, that looks so awesome! That's probably my favorite summon animation. Yo, that was cool. Alright, didn't do very much damage, but I think Phoenix is normally meant to, like, do healing shenanigans. It does, like, the Flame of Rebirth effect. That was cool. I did like that. Slice them up, Bart. Slice them up. Oh, I never looked at, Ragnarok. We got Ragnarok from that, from Shinryu. Exdeath was engulfed by the void. No, why? Dude, Exdeath's motivations make no sense. Like, they make no sense. 4 had it cooler. 4 had it better where, like, Golbez and Cecil were, like, actually brothers, and, like, Zemus didn't have a lot of depth to him either, but I think he had more depth to him than Exdeath. And Kefka just, like, you know, wanted to prove that he was, like, not to be taken... He wanted to prove that he wasn't to be taken like a joke. And that he was crazy. And he was. But, like, Exdeath's just like, oh, well, to make everything disappear, and then I can disappear. If I disappear, who cares? That's at least what I get from this dialogue. Like, who cares if I disappear? What does it matter if I vanish from this world? I just want to return. I just want to destroy everything, including myself. A little insane. Really wild. We're going to be using a lot of Mega Flares here. Hestega. Then maybe just do a Kiraga to make sure we're full on health. Here I'm gonna jump though. Because Rapid Fire hits all the targets, so it's gonna do like a little bit less to all of them. It's gonna be spread out. I think it's better to use jump here and wait for there to be less targets than Rapid Fire. Go 8600. Love to see it. No, my MP, it's gone already. Don't mind me. Gotta focus one of these so we can like eliminate it. This music's pretty good. Not my favorite Final Fantasy final boss theme. 4's final boss track was really good. I really like 6's too. Like from the Pixel remasters I'm talking about, because 8 is my all-time favorite Final Fantasy final boss track. It's definitely 8. The Extreme is like one of my favorite pieces of music in gaming. So it's like, it's definitely the Extreme. FF8's final boss theme is my favorite, but I like your Rapid Fire. But this one's pretty solid. I think 4 and 6 had better ones, better final boss tracks. Especially 6. Oh, I'm down to 2 of these. I'm just like spreading out my shurikens. It's the end of the game. There's no reason not to use them. We've done everything. I can do 2 of these. Can I? Yeah, I can. Oh, he got Doom. Uh-oh. You did something to, Ferris. That didn't work. This is bad. This final boss is actually, like, not easy. It's actually, like, fairly difficult. Am I killing any body parts? Is that happening? Can't even tell. I can't even tell if stuff is happening. Alright, no pressure. I just need to kill you before the doom countdown gets to 0. I can't tell if, like, anything's happening. I'm doing a lot less with these rapid fires, though. Oh, Ferris is back. Perfect. I need her to cast Bahamut. Theoretically, or ideally, twice. You know what? 1 Leviathan. Leviathan's cheaper. I could probably do 2 Leviathans, or 2 Bahamuts, but I like Leviathan. Do that. Because not everyone needs the healing. Alright, I stand corrected. This final boss is, like, not a pushover. This final boss is still difficult. Honestly, I'd argue this is probably more difficult than Shinryu. I think this is more difficult than Shinryu, because there's more body parts. I'm gonna use my last one here. I don't know which one's Exdeath's, like, face. Start jumping on these. Laws of the universe are in chaos, are they now? Are they really? A good 3,000, I'll take it. Did I kill one? I heard the death sound effect, or at least I thought I did. Please, I need MP. Stop missing. Okay, I got 1 body part. They're almost out of MP too, which is bad. Please don't miss. Grand Cross? Uh-oh. Oh my word. Dude. Why does this final boss have so many status ailments? Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Okay, Final Fantasy V might have one of the worst final bosses in the franchise as well. How long is Cryo gonna be asleep? Bro, please, dude. I think I hate this final boss now. Holy cow. Please. No, please, 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 please. I just need to use a Suna on Lena. Go kill me. Please let me use a Suna on Lena. Please. Oh, please, please. Okay. I think we're fine. I think I can turn this around. I'll get Bart's up in a minute once I have a minute to breathe. The thing is, now there's less parts, so I think he's getting less attacks. Okay, cool. Is he gonna do status ailments again? Dude, why do you have status ailments in your boss fight? Like, why? It doesn't make the boss fun. It makes it annoying. Oh, this is so Final Fantasy V has a lot of bad bosses. Like, enough to count on one hand. Like, there's at least 5 of them. I don't understand why this FF game has so many bad boss fights. I lost. That's so dumb, dude. This boss is just like status ailments. Oh, my word. It's not enjoyable. Like, I don't understand it. I guess I need to equip stupid ribbons. Or just have an item command. Honestly, take out black magic, put on items. I don't understand how you have so many bad bosses in this game. I genuinely don't. Thankfully, I don't. This is through that stupid cutscene again. Wait. Oh right, I took out black magic. Yeah, I did say I would do that. Tsunami. I don't understand why this game is like, hey, we're gonna add a bunch of status ailments. That'll make the boss fight enjoyable. Surely. Like, yeah, it would totally make the boss fight enjoyable. Enjoyably bad. Let's save one of my shurikens. This thing dies pretty fast. Yeah, Exdeath was engulfed by the void. I would have no issue with it if the status ailments just didn't exist. Like, too many status ailments. It's so annoying. And not enjoyable. Now I know I need to focus on one body part. Focus on one body part because they have a lot of HP. Each body part has a good amount of HP. I too can disappear forever. You make no sense as a concept, Exdeath. Despite having a semi-cool, like, normal design. Not this design, like the other design. Dual cast Bahamut. I want to get at this as soon as possible. Okay. I don't know which body part to target first. I'm not sure which one's using the status ailments. Probably one of the back ones, because one of the back ones, they were still alive and I was still getting hit by status ailments. Might be this one? And now I have items, so I can use the elixirs, and I can use items for status ailments. Mega Flare. I'm Stu. Now I feel like I should start throwing on a different body part. Actually, I'm probably gonna have someone give Ferris MP because double Bahamut is expensive. I mean, it is really good. Dude, this is so annoying! That's not the... Okay, that's not the status ailment move. I thought that was the status ailment move. Alright, nice counter. It's something. You need to elixir yourself, I forgot. Because you're the only one with the item command. There's a reason why Len is using all these throw commands, because she could save her MP for when we need an extra healer. Because now she has full MP. Dude, can I kill one of these body parts, please? I'm so tired of this. I wish I could easily tell which one's doing what. I have to kill the middle one. Or maybe this is a case of, like, if you kill the middle one, you win? I don't know. Raga, really? You know what? Use Histega. I forgot we haven't been using it. Might come in handy. It didn't work on Ferris because she already has the Hermes shoes. Probably good she has the Hermes shoes. Okay. I'm hoping the center head dies soon because I threw 2 shurikens at it. Oh, I got one. I don't know which one I got. It had to have been the middle. Maybe the middle is the most health. Maybe it's the top. Oh, we got the top and the middle. That's cool. All right, we're actually getting somewhere finally. Dude, this fight is not fun. This is like probably... I can't think of a final boss I hate more than this in the Final Fantasy franchise. Maybe I think the FF1 or 2, was it FF1 or FF2? One of them had an annoying final boss, or was it both? One of them, I think it was either the fight against Chaos or the fight against Garland, whatever his final Emperor, whatever Emperor's final form was. One of them, I think I remember not liking. I think one of them had an annoying final phase. But this is definitely up there. This isn't like as bad as Guild Turtle and Omega, but it's definitely not really a fun fight. Mostly because of the status ailments. Like, the status ailments are just a bit much. I feel like this fight would be so much better without the status ailments. Whatever, though. Looks like we're gonna win now. Thank God. And with that, we finally reached the end of Final Fantasy V. I don't know what part this is. This is almost 90 videos, so like just under 30 hours. About 30 hours. About 30 hours to finish this game, which is a little less time. I was gonna say a little shorter. Well, yeah, I guess that would make sense. A little shorter than my FF6 playthrough. I think my FF6 playthrough got to like 100 videos. I think it has exactly 100 videos, actually. I think I remember ending it at 100 videos. Like on the dot. This one's gonna have like 90. In the beginning, there was only the void. But from the void came 4 essences. They formed the crystals and the world was born. Hope blessed the earth, courage blazed with flame, devotion turned water into seeds of life, passion for knowledge spread wisdom of the winds. If ever the void threatens to engulf the world, so long as the 4 essences still exist in mankind, light will be born anew. It's from the void that the 4 essences will rise, and once again they will shine bright. Trial. Ferris. And Lena. What is happening here? You guys are jokesters even in these times. The void is still here. But why? We beat Exdeath. Is it because the crystals are all gone? Will the world be engulfed by the void? Is the world just destroyed? What is this, Star Ocean 3? Star Ocean 3 is a simulation, but you know what I mean. Ah, the crystals live on. They're not gonna have the world be destroyed. Hope bless the earth. Okay, you guys all have like 3 of the crystals. It's gonna make 12. That's neat. You had the earth. What do you have? Courage like the fire, so you got fire. Water? You're gonna have water. Devotion, breathe life into the waters. So they're like reformatting the world. That's cute. Very cute. Cute might not be the right word there, but that's nice. The world is saved. The world is being reborn. And the crystals as well. There was still power left in the crystal shards. Thank God for miracles. Thank goodness. Lena, Ferris, Kryl, it's because you took such good care of the shards. You did a pretty good job yourself, Bartz. Don't forget Grandpa. Now the wind will return the Tycoon. Correct, my dear. What is King Tycoon doing here? This is our moment. Dad. Grandpa. Father. Papa. Kelger, Zezit. The world still needs you. It's far too soon for you kids to be joining us. Go return to your world, the one you saved. Hey, Crystal. So much crystals. Grandpa. A letter's arrived. Dear Sid and Mid, how are you? It's me, Kryl. Somehow we made it back alive. Why is Kryl the one sending the letter here? I guess because Galoof was a king and she's like the princess. Was she a queen now? I don't know. Galoof was a king though. No, that's her grandpa, so I don't think that's how it works. She's like descended from royalty. The final battle feels like it was just a bad dream. Honestly, the Omega Weapon and Gill Turtle feel like they were bad dreams. The final boss was also, like, pretty nightmarish, but not as bad as those two super bosses. Since then, I've traveled all over. Everything seems so peaceful now, like it was before. Good times, good times. And you guys are queen now? Or princess? The Chancellor Tycoon seems quite happy. The king is still alive. You guys would be princesses. Or one of you's getting, like, coronated, I think. However, Ferris seems worried about her pirate crew. Oh, goodbye, Ferris. I guess she's gonna go be a pirate instead. Leave it to Lena to lead the kingdom. Everyone in Ball is worried since they have no heir to the throne. Drake. Maybe I'll be queen. Yeah, in my dreams. But it'd be pretty cool, though. And there's Bart's. He had his dad's memorial. Bart went back to his hometown. He's not giving up traveling, but he said he wanted to spend time near his parents before he set out again. Boko. Is that Boko? Did Boko lay an egg? Chocobos can lay eggs? Or are they Yoshi? Ah, Boko and Coco had their chicks. Baby Chocobos are the cutest. You simply must go see them. I forgot Boko has a wife. I actually forgot about that. That was like the last stream, and I've been recording this. I've done like 5 sessions of this, like 5 one-hour-long sessions. It's been a year since then. Lena and Ferris are busy running Tycoon, and Bart is off on another journey of his. I think I'll go back to that place, to where Grandpa's resting. If any of the others happen to drop by, no, I'm sure they'll come. Tell them I can't wait to meet up. Wow, you did an outstanding job. You all did. Exdeath. Where's Guido? What happened to Guido? Guido didn't, like, die. Parts. Okay, do we really... Like, I understand this. It's showing us the times of the game, but, like... I already know the characters. You don't have to... You don't have to be like, Bart's. You don't have to do it in this long, drawn-out fashion. Bart's, Lena, Ferris, Cryo, etc. It's showing, like, all their moments. The characters of this game were, like, pretty okay. None of them really stand out. None of them are bad, but none of them really stand out either. This game's characters aren't as good as, like, 4 and 6's. They're not, like, they're better than, like, they're actual characters, but they're not, like, great. They're like, okay. They're passable characters. They had some fun moments. There are some departments I think they could have done more with them. I'm gonna also start talking about the game now, because, like, I have time and there's no credits, but, yeah, Final Fantasy V, it's a good game. I enjoy it. Probably, like, a 7 out of 10. I don't think I enjoy it as much as 4 and 6, though. I think I like 6 and 4 more. I don't know which one I like more. 4, 5, and 6 are all good FF games. They're not my favorites. My era of FF is like 7 onward, as I say a lot. 5 is a good game, though. I love the job system. The story is really basic, but I think I like what the story does. I like the concept of different worlds. Like, you go to you have the normal world, you have Galoof's world, then the worlds merge. It's really cool. It's a really cool concept. That being said, I feel like the merged world kind of felt longer than it needed to be. I think the merged world should have been like, hey, some side quests and then just go straight to Exdeath. It should have been like, kind of like the World of Ruin. But instead, the merged world was like a final fetch quest before the final boss, and that was it felt a little unnecessary. It felt longer than it should have been. It kind of felt like a bit of padding. Because you already had Galoof's world be like, oh, you're in this new world, and the merged world basically just felt like been there, done that. Like it was trying to evoke the same kind of feeling as when you got to Galoof's world. It kind of felt like a bit of padding. It wasn't like that much padding, but it felt like it was padding the end game a bit. Alright, I'm gonna need to read more dialogue. I just wanted to start talking about the game because I'll probably end up skipping the credits because I have to stream. I have stuff to do, so the Exdeath fight took a little longer than I thought it would. If Grandpa hadn't saved me back then, the crystals have been restored and everything's peaceful, but for some reason I'm sad. I can't advance this. I guess it's just that. Since Grandpa died, I've been all alone. Oh, this is the Final Fantasy track. Oh, it's showing Galoof here. But yeah. Final Fantasy V, the music is really good. Easy enough. FF games have good music, especially the Pixel remasters. The story is really cool. I don't think the story is anything grand. The story definitely goes for, like, humor. It goes for, like, more of a comical tone compared to FF4 and 6, which I think it does pretty well in. It's not, like, the funniest game ever, but you can definitely... This game had some funny moments. I think I remember, the moment on the bridge with Zezit, where we were helping Zezit and Galoof was there, and then Gilgamesh was there. That moment was probably my favorite in terms of humor. Honestly, my favorite moment was when Gilgamesh, was Gilgamesh's final moments. That was my favorite part of the game, but... That moment on the boat and the airship. See ya, Grandpa. The moment on the airship and boat with Zezit was really cool. Cool. It was really funny. This game definitely... What are you talking about? I have to keep reading. This game is really funny. Maybe not really funny, but it's pretty funny. We're here with you. Fuck up, kiddo. Is this gonna be where it ends? The 4 heroes are here. With Kryl. Everyone's here. You all made it. As if there was any doubt. Like I forget about a friend after everything we went through. Everyone, you. Yes, wave. Wave and then roll credits. It's a perfect time to roll credits. There's no need for tears, Kryl. This is a time to be strong. If Galoof were here, he'd laugh at your blubbering kiddo. Haha, you're right. He's probably laughing right now. The crystals have regained their power. This time it's up to us to protect them. Like Dad and the others did. Say, do you hear that? Aye, that I do. Grandpa's voice? No, just the wind blowing through the trees. Or the rippling water. Or the crackling of a fire. Or the shifting of the earth. Yes, I get it. The 4 elements and 4 crystals. Not only is the merge world padding, but this game never knows when to end. Don't know. I'm not sure what it is, but... It has so many moments of like, hey, roll credits here. I can hear it. Yeah, it feels warm somehow. Roll credits. Let's go! Why did Lena get the last words? At least everyone. Is that gonna do it? Alright, goodbye! To the road ahead and all that jazz. Ah, and this is the... This is gonna be the credits backdrop? That'd be neat. 1 to 3 had the outer space thing, and I think 4 also had the outer space backdrop. Yeah, 5 and 6 changed their backdrops. There it is, Final Fantasy V. So I talked about some things. The story is cool, but I think some of the merged world story stuff could have been trimmed down a bit. The story is nothing special, but like it does the whole like 4 crystals, 4 warriors will save the world. It does some cool stuff with it. Exdeath is a fine villain. He's nothing special. His main motivation at the end makes like no sense, but the concept of merging worlds and the concept of interdimensional voids are really cool. And this game has a lot of like, it has underwater sections. Oh, you get to see them 8-bit. That's cute. This game has like underwater sections. It has like other parts of the world, like hidden technology. The story does some cool stuff. Even though the story isn't like that great, it's passable. You know, for the time this game was made, it's good. It does have some humorous moments, and the humor is normally good. It's not like the funniest game ever, like Persona 4 or Shadow Hearts, but I think the, this is a cool way to do credits. I think some of the humor hits pretty good. Lucky Cryo getting a dragon to fly on. Some of the humor moments hit good. The Gilgamesh stuff was my favorite. Gilgamesh is the best part of Final Fantasy V. And that moment on the boat with Zezit and Galoof was also good. The gameplay, you know, ATB, I've talked about ATB, I like it. The job system is awesome. I love, there's gonna be good and bad to the job system. The job system, I love it. I love the different jobs you get through the game. I love that each crystal shard gets you different jobs. So you space out the jobs and you can like play around with different jobs. They improved it from Final Fantasy 3. I love the jobs. I love the idea that you can inherit different abilities from jobs, so you can have like a white mage that throws, which I like using on Lena at the end game. You can have a blue mage that dual wields, blue mage that has black magic, a paladin, a geomancer mixed with a bard. You can do a lot of cool combinations in this game. And the mime class was really fun at the end. What I don't like about the job system, which isn't really the job system, but I don't like the ability point yield rate. I think it's really bad. It takes so long to master jobs in this game, and the Pixel Remaster fixed it because they added the 4 times boost. So, the job ability, the ability point yield rate is terrible. I wish that was better. It's not until like late game that you can actually viably grind. There's ways to grind, but it's grindy. It's grindy basically is what I'm getting at. I wish it wasn't grindy. But yeah, love the job system, don't like the ability point yield rate. Or like how much ability points you get from battles. It's too long, is it like you don't get much and it's like pitifully bad. Final Fantasy V has a lot of annoying bosses. Like a good amount of them. Gill Turtle, Omega. Those 2 super bosses can die in a fire. I hate them. They're terrible. Fighting the Gill Turtle has like soured my enjoyment of the game. I think after the Gill Turtle, you can tell I was kind of like, hey, I want to get this game done. Fighting the Gill Turtle made me realize more of Final Fantasy V's problems. This game also has a weird issue of like, I don't really know how to describe this, but the ATB bar, like, the ATB bars like stop, and the enemy gets like turns infinitely. Sometimes it can take so long just to act, and for the ATB bar to get charged. This isn't really a problem I had in 4, and I don't think it's a problem I had in 6 either. But 5 specifically had this issue where like the ATB bar would like, an enemy acted, and then immediately after another enemy acted. It just took so long to take action sometimes. And on bosses like the Gill Turtle that use status ailments, they can just kill you. So that was annoying. I don't know why it happened in 5 a lot though. I don't know why it happened in this version, or maybe it happened in the original version of 5, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. The original version, I only played the Steam version. Original would be the SNES, but I don't remember, it's been too long. But that was weird, and something I noticed throughout the game, especially towards the end. There are a good amount of annoying bosses in 5. Some of them are gimmicky, and some of them are annoying. I didn't like the final boss second phase all that much because it was like the status ailments I think were unnecessary. If you took the status ailments out of that fight, it would be fine. Shinryu was like not an annoying fight, thank God. And some of the completion things, I completed this game, so I'm going to talk about this. Getting some of the blue magic abilities is whack. How you have to like, you have to use items on the enemy to like give them a reflect, or you have to control them with the Beastmaster attack. It's so many hoops to jump through. It's either rely on the enemy using the attack on you, or jump through a lot of hoops just to get them to use the attack on you, or you have abilities like level 4 gravity and level 3 flare, which need your level to be of a certain multiple. So if you're not the right level to learn level 3 flare or level 4 gravity, then you have to level up again, and I hate that. It makes the game more grindy as a result, if you're trying to get the blue magic abilities. And again, I think most of the blue magic abilities are pretty pointless. The only like good blue magic abilities are like Mighty Guard, White Wind, 1,000 Needles is good for the early game. I think the Aeroga line is decent. What others? Level 3 Flare is situational because you don't know the enemy's levels. Point is, there's very few like actually useful abilities from blue magic. But you need all of them for the platinum, so that's why I got them all. Really, if you're trying to platinum this game, I think platinuming this game has forced me to look upon more of the issues with it. I still like Final Fantasy V. I still think it's a good Final Fantasy game. I like it. Not going to be one of my favorites, but I still like it. Honestly, I could see myself playing this game again. If I were to play this game again, though, I would not complete it. I would not ever again complete this game. I would maybe want to look into mods for 5. Because I think some mods, if there are some mods or hacks for 5, I think they could really pop off. Honestly, we're going to be checking out FF mods. We're going to start with FF8's mods on maybe this month in June. It's actually May, but it's about to be June. I want to start looking into FF mods because we got almost all the main lines. We got all the main lines on the channel except 13 and 15. I still want to go back for 15 at one point, and I want to play 13, and maybe the other 13 games, depending on if I like 13 or not. But we have finally gotten all the Pixel Remasters in on the channel. I'm trying to think if there's more about 5 that I didn't like. Some of the side characters were fun, like Guido and, mostly just Guido. And Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is the best part of this game, hands down. But yeah, overall, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I enjoyed Final Fantasy V. It was a fun game. Good Final Fantasy game. I have my issues with it. I started to get more annoyed at the end after Guild Turtle. After Guild Turtle, I definitely started to get more, like, loose steam with the game. But overall, still really enjoyed it. Glad I'm going to get my platinum after these credits. I don't want to skip the credits now because, like, this is a cool backdrop. There's going to be plenty more Final Fantasy. I have the FF7 Redux, the original FF7 Redux, going on YouTube soon. We still gotta finish the Rebirth hard mode run, and then I want to start the modded 8 run, so we have a lot of Final Fantasy in the future. We'll definitely start looking at more FF mods after we do 8's modded run. But yeah. Good game. Good game. Characters are pretty good. I don't really have a favorite between Bart, Lena, Ferris, or Cryo, or Galoof. But, they were all neat. You could tell they were a step above the FF1 to 3. You're fighting a Medusa? Why? You could tell they were a step above, FF's 1 to 3, but... this is cool. It's showing all the levels and abilities of the character. Alright, this is really neat. This is like Fire Emblem-esque. You could tell that the characters weren't on the same depth as like 4 and 6, but they tried. They were actual characters, not really blank slates. They didn't do a whole lot with them. Like, Lena, they did a couple of stuff with the Drake and her, which was cute, and her father. And Ferris was like the long-lost princess who turned to the pirate life. And Ferris also had the whole thing where, like, they thought she was a boy, but then she was a girl. And then they started and then she was actually a girl, and then, like, at the end, they were like, oh, Ferris, they were sort of hinting at Ferris being, like, transgender or bisexual? It felt like they were, I don't know. Basically, Ferris was assumed to be a boy, and they think she's actually a girl. And then Bart's is just typical hero, but, you know, he was fun. He was a fun protagonist. Not one of the best, but he was fun. The characters were, like, nice. They were neat. They were simple. They were simple and cozy. I would never say Final Fantasy V has, like, the best characters in gaming, or even in the Final Fantasy franchise, but they were nice and cozy. They were more simplistic than the others, than like 4 and 6's cast, but they were pretty solid. They weren't like bad. I'm not gonna really remember them beyond this playthrough, but they had their moments. Again, I think the game's humor and comedic tone do a big part for them. I think these characters are better when they're like joking around and having fun instead of being taken seriously. I think that's where they shine, kind of like in Shadow Hearts, namely from the New World. Alright, this is a nice way to do your final shot. I'm glad I didn't skip those credits. The end. There it is. FF5 Pixel Remaster. If I ever play FF5 again, it probably won't be the base game. I don't know if I'll play 1 to 6 again on the channel. 6 has a mod called Brave New World. I'd like to do that one. And I think 4 has one called Ultima. I want to do that one as well. I want to do more FF mods. If 5 has a mod equivalent to Ultima, New Threat for 7, and Brave New World for 6, then I will probably check it out. The chance of me playing base FF5 again on the channel are slim to none. Not impossible, but really slim. Honestly, I think my chances of playing 5 again are better because of the job system. But I would not complete it again. I would never complete this game again. I am never going to complete Final Fantasy V again. 4 hearts together. Give it to me. The Master of 5. That is every Final Fantasy game platinumed except 6. FF1, FF2, FF3, FF4, FF5. All of them have platinum trophies. The playthroughs on the channel have platinum trophies. 6's does not, because I played the Steam version. I played the Steam version before the console versions. I'll probably get the platinum for 6 on my own time, though. Unless people want to see me redux FF6. I doubt it, though. But if I get some comments being like, hey, I would watch you play base FF6 again, I'm probably more likely to play a mod of 6, Brave New World, over just Pixel Remaster again. But hey, we did it! We finished Final Fantasy V. Of course, as I mentioned, there's more Final Fantasy on the way. And yeah, this was a good game. I haven't problems with it, and I'm sorry that after the Guild Turtle, I kind of just like got more annoyed with the game, but you know, the game got more annoying after the Guild Turtle, and the Guild Turtle was annoying itself. I think the Guild Turtle just killed most of my fun of it. Overall, still a good FF game. I would recommend it for FF purists, and it's a good start to a job system that a lot of games adopt. Not one of the best FF games, but like still a good FF game. I think that's worth playing at least once. just careful if you want to complete this game. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, if you want to, go ahead. But that's it for FF5. Stay tuned for other FF games or other playthroughs in general. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.